Russell Findlay.
Thank you, Presiding Officer. In recent weeks, I've had the privilege of meeting apprentices in businesses across Scotland at Thales in Govan, Collins Aerospace in Prestwick, and yesterday Persimmon Homes in East Lothian, where I have to report it became clear that I'll never make it as a brickie. Now, this week we started a public debate on reducing the school leaving age from 16. It's long been clear that far too many young people are being failed by the SNP's education system, and we propose giving those young people who are being left behind the opportunity of a hybrid education and training in colleges and the workplace. So does John Swinney agree that this conversation is long overdue, and will he give any consideration to our proposals?
First Minister.
I have to say this is a bold approach to First Minister's questions, given the fact that yesterday, when Mr Findlay set out his proposals, he conceded in a television interview that it was not in fact certain that these proposals would reach anywhere near a Conservative manifesto. So I'm not sure Mr Findlay's got quite as much confidence after that one interview in his policy than he puts to me today. I don't agree with these proposals. We've spent a great deal of time and effort on trying to encourage young people to maximise their engagement with education. That has resulted in more young people staying on at school, and as a consequence, more young people leaving school and going into positive destinations. And indeed, positive destinations.
Let's hear the First Minister.
Indeed, positive destinations are at record levels. So I don't intend to follow the policy approach being proposed by Mr Findlay, but then I don't think he does either.
Russell Findlay.
Scotland's business community can see this issue needs proper political attention. And last night I attended a think tank event where senior people from business and education voiced their support. They can see that over the last 18 years of SNP rule, far too many young people are being left behind. Former SNP Government Economic Advisor Jim McCall said, and I quote, "A lot of these youngsters at school don't want to be there, they're not interested in it, and all of a sudden you're giving them an opportunity to learn a trade and be earning money." So I feel it's a brilliant move.
Let's hear Mr Findlay.
This Parliament needs to focus more on encouraging opportunity and aspiration, and on giving pupils the chance to thrive. So doesn't John Swinney see that we need to do things differently?
First Minister.
Well, I'm all for encouraging young people to thrive and all for taking the opportunities to make sure that's the case. So that's why, under this government, we've reformed the approach to apprenticeships. So, for example, while young people are school pupils, they can take forward foundation apprenticeships as part of a work-based learning in the senior phase, which can result in the senior phase in young people spending a day per week working with an employer. Now, we've now got 15,000, since their introduction in 2016, 15,371 pupils have enrolled on a foundation apprenticeship and have benefited from the value of work-based learning, with 5,000 places now available each year. Now, that's the type of pragmatic approaches this government takes to make sure that we address the issue that Mr Findlay raises with me, that school doesn't suit everybody, so we are adapting the curriculum to make sure it does suit young people through the use of foundation apprenticeships, which I think has been one of the excellent reforms introduced by this government.